well, since the game dropped, but I've never done one, and I want to see if I can get less than 100 deaths. While I do it, so I think that'd be pretty cool. If you want to include your audio, you can. I know that Willie especially, he likes the quote unquote unique runs. Like that. That's a unique run. Whereas like you challenge your mentality basically. And I don't disagree at all. I think it is by gauge.
Ah, there you are.
But this is
I've been looking all over for
the
you.
run. No Spectre, less than 100 deaths. And then that's it. So throwables are allowed, everything's allowed, but just yeah. I think I can beat the game in under 100 deaths. That's pretty manageable. But no Spectre adds that for early game, it adds kind of difficulty.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might
Oh,
help.
your Xbox app stopped working? Gage is one of my moderators. So. Yeah. Who's one of my moderators? Like, he's my best friend. So. It makes sense. Do I trust him? Do I trust him? No. Not at all. Facts. But I got my other account in here now, which is my second moderator. I have another account just in case Gage is like asleep or something, or is away from his computer. It is moderated, so I can like ban people in chat if I need to, like all the bots and stuff. I see how it is. Yeah, I love you, bro, but sometimes like you don't want to edit my videos, so. I'm kidding. No, I did not mean it. But it does. I think, Gage, you just like have a tab on your computer that's like on mine for what I stream. That's what I'm gonna do when I get my computer. Just have my tab open so I can just go back and forth. But yeah, bring up their string. I wish Willie was here, but I think how we're gonna do it is like we did with the 100% run. It could be 2 episodes per chapter. Like an episode would be like 2 chapters, which means it's going to vary from 30 minutes to an hour long. Which I make hour-long videos for people in school mainly who like just want to watch it while they're like, I don't know, like look how you watch streams when you're bored or TikTok. You can just watch me play Lies of P and get annoyed because I'm doing something completely wrong. Have you ever like played a game and then watched somebody else play it? You're like, you're playing it now. You should not be doing this. Whenever I watch a different Lies of P streamer, like I was watching Lies of P today. Like this guy, it was his first playthrough, and he's like, "Oh, this game is very hard." Me? No, not really. He was struggling with Lexia, which he's playing after she got nerfed, right? I played when she wasn't nerfed. I know torture. it was hard. So whenever I see like new people play, I'm just like, oh, this game ain't hard. And then I'm like, oh, you're new to this game. Well, not fair. So I give them some slack. Like, Gage finally got the game, and he enjoys it, but I'm like, trust me, this game's gonna piss you off. It's gonna make you regret life decisions. But that's the whole point of Souls games. They're meant to not be easy. Like, I remember when Nessus was like, oh my god, did we get guns in Elden Ring? No. There's no guns. Oh, I'm uninstalling it. I'm like, what? Like, I do want to do some Elden Ring runs, but I want to beat the game first. On stream, I'll beat the game. Don't get me wrong. But those videos might be like hours upon hours because there's no chapters. It's just like you go to the area, you kill a boss, go to the next area and kill a boss. So what I'll do for that is, and they're long videos, they're gonna be like hours upon hours, is when it comes to that, I'm gonna start a new character because why not? And I don't know why my character's being weird. Come on, Pinocchio. Don't be weird now. And like we're just gonna free roam it. I've never, like, I'm not good at Elden Ring in any means. I am probably, like, I'm new to it. But I might grab Dark Souls 2 as well. And play through that again. I low-key miss it. I know, it's considered one of the worst ones, but I prefer it over 1 and 3. The only reason why people hated it was it took Dark Souls 1, like, mechanics, but up the difficulty. As in, like, early game, you get stomped. It's a learning curve game. Like, yeah, exactly. And then 3, they made too easy. And people were like, oh, this is great. I like beating bosses in 1 hit. I'm like, that's not what the games are made for. They're meant to, like, challenge you a bit. Not, like, overly hard where you want to, like, off, but, like, Bloodborne? Jesus, I'm never going for that platinum again. Never. That took me, like, 250 hours. Well, because the DLC was, ugh, I'm not going to get into it. Yeah, so to get 100% on Xbox, not PlayStation's different. Well, yeah, PlayStation has trophies for the own DLC. So for example, like, you know, Minecraft Dungeons, how they have DLCs now? If you 100% the game, it would still say 100% on it. So it would say 100% base game. Then you click on it and there's a trophy list down below for like each DLC. For Xbox, they implement the DLC into the achievement list, so if you 100%ed it, you did 100% it. And it is overly, in my opinion, annoying. Because, like, I 100%ed Dungeons, Minecraft Dungeons, because I liked the game, it was fun. And then they brought the achievement list out again for the DLC, and it said, oh, you have 87. I'm like, that can't be right. So I go and look, and I'm missing 13 achievements. And I didn't have the DLC at the time because I was spending money on the game that I don't really play anymore. Then the second one came, and then the third and the fourth, and now I'm missing like 40 achievements. Do I care back and I might go back and get them eventually, but not anytime soon. Just because I'm not a big Minecraft fan in general. People who play Minecraft on the regular, you enjoy it. Like, it just isn't my game. I like, see, I'm a big puss. I ain't gonna lie. I hate horror games. I fucking hate jump scares. I don't like things that crawl on walls. I hate children who are demons, and I hate dolls. But yet, yep, exactly, and 8. But I couldn't get past it because I was too terrified to go in that basement. You know Outlast? You know the part where you have to turn on both sewers to get upstairs? Every time that guy broke through that door, I would be like, yeah, I'm good. I'll pass. So it just scared me. Yeah, I was like 16 Sour Game when I played it. Like, I like games like that though, because it challenges my mind a bit.
Out here.
Of course, I'll probably... No, not like that, Chief. You asshat. But I am buying Resident Evil 7 and 8 when they go on sale for the deluxes. I like Resident Evil. Some of them I like. I think 3 is low-key kind of mid, because it is short. Not the story-wise. It's just too short compared to the other games. 4 is the perfect length in my opinion. And it's probably pissed off a lot of people saying that. But I don't care. I don't care. I think Resident Evil 5 is a great game, and people would disagree till the cows come in. I think 5 is great. 6 is a... 6 is trash. If you like 6, I think you're just ill. Or you've never played a good game in your life. It's the one where there's no joke, like 17 different like storylines linked into it. And what I mean by that is like, so the shortest story is Ada, but you got like Chris, you got everything else. Just look into it if you absolutely want. Like that's the thing about 6 is there's no storyline. If you play a different storyline, and you get very confused. Like, why am I playing as Chris in one storyline and I play as, you know, Leon in the next, and they don't link at all? The DLC links them all together, but I'm not paying $10 for a DLC that I didn't know was gonna be good or bad. F that. I don't like paying for. Well, it's like Call of Duty. Call of Duty's dropping a new DLC here in like what, 2 or 3 weeks? Am I gonna play it? No. COD's dead. I don't care for it anymore. I've already done everything that I wanted to do this year. Ranked play is a disaster. Filled with cheaters on both console and PC. There's no anti-cheat. The TTK is terrible. For most guns, it is a 2-shot kill if you have a specific setup, which is dumb as can be. Like, I don't want to play that. I don't want to play where I'm getting marked by people running meta every season. It's just boring. So I'd rather play like Borderlands, Lies of P, hopefully Bioshock. I really pray that we get Bioshock this year. It ain't gonna happen, but I can pray. I can pray it will. I mean, when I heard that they're making Delta Snake Eater, I'm like, why can't we just get Path of the Patriot from the PS3? Like, come on, remake that one. We haven't played it. I never played it. I wanted to. I played 5. 5 is low-key underrated. Yeah. Son of the Patriots I want to play. Really bad, but I'm not buying a PS3 for it. I think that's no. Phantom Pain was 4. No. 5. Yeah, because you're playing Phantom Pain right now. They have Phantom Pain Ground Zero, which I think is a standalone game, but it's a DLC for 5. But they made it their own game. Yeah. I still think that Metal Gear Solid 3 is still the GOAT. Nothing comes close to it. 2 is a close second. I never played 1 because the graphics hurt my eyes. Yep, skill issue. I know. But
You should.
the remake looks fine enough to play it, but then again, I did grow up on 360 or N64 games, and those were Jesus Christ. Oh, my eyes. When I got my first PS2 and I played a PS2, I'm like, oh my god, these graphics are the best in the world. And then I got a GameCube, and I'm like, never mind. And then I got an Xbox 360, and I'm like, oh my lord. And now we're just playing like this, and I'm like, okay. I get it. We got good graphics. It does matter, because Gage plays on PC, and he can run Lies of P at 140 frames. Oh, it is crispy. The new Xbox that I'm playing on, I think goes to 90 or 120. I'm not sure, but yeah. I'm here at 14 minutes. That's not too shabby, actually. Probably stream for like 4 or 5 hours. I do gotta wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow to go to work.
Hey, let's be more careful.
So I probably won't do a birthday stream. I'll try. I'll probably be way too tired to.
But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later. So we're safe.
I do actually check deaths and all that. That's gonna be really, really fun. For me, it's gonna be fun. Man, toxicity will not be tolerated in my chat. Oh my god, you're so mean! Why grow when I don't have one? That part.
Elysian Boulevard was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy
I
boutiques and
exist
shops.
in the realm of life.
No place better.
But I'm not gonna lie, this year had a lot of great games.
Before the public.
Like, when I heard that we're getting, finally, another... Well, I guess we're also getting another Dark Souls game, or Dark Souls-esque game this year. Yeah, and I'm like, alright, I'll get it. We're also gonna get the Lies of P DLC soon. And we're getting Lies of P 2 in 2028, so... I'm excited for it. Yes, I'm pre-ordering it. Yes, I'm streaming it. And... yes, because Willie was kind of annoyed that I didn't stream Lies of P1 when I was playing it. And then I wasn't in the mood of streaming games because I found it just like, I just want to play the game and not make it like a job. I think streaming becomes more of a job when you get paid for it. But don't get me wrong, I would love to get paid to stream and be sponsored and all that, but I don't want to like, well, I don't want to make it like, you know, taking the fun out of games. Like, I do 100% runs because for me personally, that's fun. People have beaten Lies of P and never touched it again. Like, they have some missing achievements and shit. That's their way of having fun. My way is just making content in the way that I want to. And... I'm almost excited, didn't I? Oh, right, I had to run online. We can get a stab off. Yep. Like, for the, after I beat the game on this playthrough, and I upload it all, I'm gonna do a Proof of Humanity run, where I only can run the Proof of Humanity, nothing else. I want to beat the game with every single weapon. That's my end goal. Yeah, I have a lot of, you know, time for this game. This is the thing that I also like about Lies of P is you can make your own weapons and things. So, like, I might do like a... That does add creativity to the mind. I think Elden Ring might do that next. The new one that's coming out. It'd be cool. I think, like, games should take inspiration, or, yeah, from each other, and not, like, you know, try to make it by themselves. Like Borderlands, every Borderlands game in some way or form is the same game, just slightly different mechanic-wise or like weapon-wise. Like, for example, when you buy Viper Sanctuary, you get those rainbow-colored weapons. That's it. There's nothing more to the DLC but just collecting those and boom. So the DLC is kind of useless unless you want to go for the achievements, which are overly annoying. Yeah, that too. But 3 is such a bad game, I don't recommend it to anyone. Well, okay, so my friend, Nick, he asked me, he's like, is it worth playing 3? And I said no. Not in the absolute slightest. Playing 3 is like stubbing your toe because you think you're bored. Like, that's how I described it. Yeah. The game's boring. And I don't mean that to be mean. Trust me, I get it. Gearbox worked their ass off in that game. But compared to 2, I'm not gonna say anything about pre-sequel. The pre-sequel, in my opinion, is a masterpiece. There's nothing wrong with it, but like, loot. The loot system is shit. Minus that, the game is perfectly fine. Now, and that might just be because like I played both editions. I played the 360 and the Xbox One, and I had fun on both. Gotta change up it. But I do get why people say that 3's not, like Nessus, when he said like, oh, 3's good, but 1's not. I low-key was like, you know, we can have opinions, but we can have wrong opinions too. There's no way you're gonna sit here and tell me that 1 is terrible, but 3's good. Like, I'm gonna call your cap. And he said that 1 was only bad because he said that Lilith was the only good playable character. Not true. At all. I hate to say it, Roland was useless unless you were playing with people. Axton is better. And I'm not even an Axton player. I hate Axton.
Don't worry.
I just hate turrets in general. And that does stem from me being a person who likes to just like go in there and do a lot of damage per second. I'm a DPS player on every game I play. So, but when he said that 1 was not good, I low-key was like, you should not be playing Borderlands. It's being said that's the worst one. He likes 3, which, I mean, it's fair. You know, you can have that opinion. But, I mean, I don't mind 3, but I can't play it solo. It just numbs my brain. Because of how long the story is. You think it's like 23 chapters, but, like, I don't want to play 23 chapters of boredom. No offense. I get it. Some people do. I heard the DLCs are really good, though. Like, they're like, they make up for the boring content. But if you gotta make... I heard Krieg was the absolute best, though. I heard, like, that really like, shined on his backstory, which I'm like, okay, that's good. So we didn't... That's what people said. But then again, when Krieg was announced in 2, everybody was hyped. Because like, oh my god, let's play as a Psycho. Which, fair enough. Like, honestly, that's fair. It was different and unique. And that was back in 2013, where they introduced those type of characters. Because, you know, 1 didn't have any characters. Which we thought with the remake they would add characters, but I'm glad they didn't. They stayed true to the formula. Well, personally, like, with me, I wouldn't care if they added more content to the game. Because technically they did. With the Underdome, not Holodome, that's from Principle. With the Underdome, they added 3 more achievements than they did on 360. Where you have to do the big boss waves, which are 20 waves each. There's 100 waves.
Wait.
So that's 300 waves you have to complete.
Sense something
Without dying once.
strange.
Like, you get to 100 ways without dying.
Is that a
Complete
butterfly?
1.
Why is the air
So they didn't add that
reacting
for
like
the,
that?
what
If you
I would
wanna
say,
check it
the
out, I can take
extremes,
point.
right? Like, they want the achievements. I 100% of Borderlands 1. Did I enjoy every second of it? No. There were achievements that were tedious and super annoying. But did I still enjoy the game? Yeah. I enjoyed every bit of it. But there were some achievements that I'm like, do I really want to do all this just for a goddamn game of
She
score?
said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it
And
out?
I understand that people are different.
I hope everybody's
Like,
safe.
Willie and I always go in this debate. He's like, well, what classifies you as like a true gamer? And I say, you just play games for a living. Like, you don't need to go for 100% on everything to be a gamer. And he's like, that's fair. And I say, I go for 100% only because I personally feel like it is my job to experience the full game and what it has to offer. And he didn't disagree with me on that. Because he said, it's your opinion on how you should play it. Like, when I play Bioshock, I do some stupid things. for fun. I do not play Bioshock how you should play Bioshock. I do wrench-only runs or something like that. Because to me, it's funny. It's haha. You know? You know people out there who run like the weapons and all that. Or something. Dude, it's fun to me to run around with a wrench and beat bosses with it. It's funny. It makes me happy. And I'm only missing 3 achievements from Bioshock 1, which sadly I can't stream Bioshock. It won't let me stream it on Xbox. It says like error or something, which kind of annoys me because I would love to just do an old wrench run on New Game Plus. It'd be pretty funny. And to me, that's how I find enjoyment. And people find out like, oh, that's not how you're supposed to play it. But in reality, it's like, can you kind of play any game in any way you want, as long as like you're enjoying it? But there's people out there who have beaten, they've beaten, like Borderlands games with no gear. Not intended at all. You're not supposed to be an end boss with no gear. But they had fun doing it. And of course, they're going to get a bit pissy here and there. But who wouldn't? You're doing a game that's low-key kind of hard. In my opinion, they're hard. Well, if you don't know what you're going for. If you're like the people who have been playing for hundreds of hours, thousands, tens of thousands, then you might say it's easy. I think I think Pre-Sequel is one of the hardest games, only because you are kind of limited to a lot of things.
You both, then string you up on the bridge.
It's weird because people will not say that game is hard. They'll say it's actually one of the easier ones, and I would be like, I mean, it's only easy at endgame. And yeah. I think being a real gamer is if you enjoy games for what they are, and you do your own creative spin on it. Like, I know there's people out there who speedrun games. I would never be a speedrunner. To me, that kills the game. So you're not experiencing it, you're just running through it. But to them, that's how they experience it, is by speedrunning it. Like, the Easter egg for Liberty Falls is down to 8 minutes. Like, that's pretty cool. But you don't get to actually play the game. You're speedrunning it, and it feels like you're not doing much. But, you know, another man is trash or another man is crazy. So, me and Willie have debated this for, like, ever. Because he doesn't think that completing a game 100% means going for all the achievements. I'm like, you're not wrong, but it adds some depth into the game. Like, Elden Ring has, like, war. Yeah, exactly. That's why I go for it. Because it's out of the way and then I can actually play the game. But he doesn't understand that. Okay, so he's beaten Liza P a total of, I don't know, 9. But he does not have all the achievements, right? And he has roughly 3 days left from me. And to him, he's beaten the game. He's done with it. There's no point in playing. And I say, well, you got achievements for me. And he says, I don't want to waste my time grinding for game this way. I'm like, you know what? That's fair. But you can't say that you've beaten the game fully. Because you still got shit you can do. You know what I'm saying? Earning all the achievements officially means you're done with the game. You don't have to do anything else. You don't go for side quests or a specific ending. That is 100% in it. And what he thinks it is just you play the game once or twice, you beat it, and then you're done. No, that's a fraction of the game. Again, we all have our own descriptions of what it means to beat a game. Mine is you physically cannot do anything else. I have all the achievements in Liza P. I can't go for anything. I can just replay it over and over. I've done 100% wrong.
No
Multiple times.
here.
So I have officially beaten Liza P. There's no reason for me to play it. But the game's really good. So I'm gonna keep going. That's why I like going for the achievements. Because it just means that I get to play the game how I want to now and not, like, sweat. Like, going for the true ending in Liza P takes over 30 hours. because everything has to be specific. And it was not fun going for it. It was not. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because if I didn't get white hair and I didn't beat Nameless, it just wasn't fun. Because then you have to do it all over again. Collecting the records on the second playthrough was tedious. You had to do a lot of things that you never thought you had to do. And that's why the record achievement is the least amount of, like, it's the least earned. Because it takes so many, like, tries. If you fuck up one little thing, you have to restart all over. And that's not fun. Losing 20, 30 hours of progress. It sucks. And I screwed up a lot while going through CD records. Because there's two that you have to do when you talk to Eugene. I'm not going to tell you which one's which. And I kept clicking the wrong one. So they keep making new save files until I got the last CD. One achievement took me 7 save files. Because it made me literally not want to play it. But I stick through with it and I beat it. Which I think is something. So, you know, if fucking no? Oh my god. Oh, I thought I wish for the Playing Live with P though is, but I know why it won Game of the Year, and it deserved every, you know, yeah, Starfield was laughable. I'm sorry, Starfield was not good, but people will say it is, and that's okay. I don't like the aesthetics. You know, I mean, it's a super vibrant video. And don't get me wrong, like, I get why it was nominated for Game of the Year, but it didn't to me seem like it deserved it. Because then again, I was a Lies of P fan. And I think Lies of P in 2024 was the absolute best game to not ever come out. That's a statement for this, you know, day. Yeah. Because not just for the full like, but because I actually like played it a lot. And enjoyed every second of it. It's like Willie said. He's like, even he thinks that Elden Ring shouldn't have won Game of the Year, but it did. I don't think Elden Ring's all that. That's my opinion. I think it's one of the worst Souls-like titles. Only because there's so many fucking endings that I just don't got the time for. I don't want to play your game for 100 billion fucking hours. I mean, it is a skill issue. Yeah, 100%. Well, me and Willie were talking about it, and he's like, "Do you like the game like as like aesthetic?" I'm like, "It's not bad. I'll play it." But in my opinion, it isn't. Ah! I'm just stuck on this guy. Yeah, because of throwables against him. Like, electric stuff does not go good against him. He's a robot. I need carcass grenades, but we can't get those till at least chapter 4. So. But what we can do, maybe, if we have any. We can throw those, yeah. But I need to switch Legion arms back. I should have done that from the beginning again. There we go. Me and Willie get into a lot of conversations that are pretty interesting. They're more of debates. It's like how, so it's like we're all, I guess, part of the fandom now of Dark Souls. He hates how certain players degrade other players for X amount of games they played, which is fair. I don't think that you should be put on a pedestal like that either. Like, I do agree with that statement that he always makes. Because he's somebody who has played numerous and has beaten numerous, but he doesn't like hold that against other players who might be there, which is great. Because we need more people like that. Like Joe, for example, who always brags about having 800 hours in anything. I'm like, we get it. You have a lot of hours, but people don't want to put that much time into a game, to be honest. Well, not only that, but, you know, like, you guys have school and shit, so, like, how he does it's crazy. Alright, set up. These items. Oh, yeah, he's getting more aggressive. Alright, Dark I don't know, for watching, I'm just slow as shit. Oh yeah. Dude, I just can't. I feel like I'm mining the change swords. Watchmen's where I always get stuck, I swear. Wait, it's my earlobes. Oh! About damn time to get on. Jesus Christ. You gotta love it. We're actually gonna level up before we do anything else. Nah, you got that, Chief. I'm making more Lies of P content. I bet.
I'll use
Somebody's asking for the Lies of P stuff. How to it can need help beating third boss. I'm like, there's no multiplayer in this game. we can't help you.
Welcome.
No, he said help.
Welcome.
He put the word summon in there. Like, nope.
Welcome.
Cannot summon you, bud. Obviously. He meant to summon, duh. Come on, Willie, get the program.
You must.
Oh, I know my. If any, I know my.
I'll use my.
I mean, to be fair, when the Xbox One did come out, you did have to have your Kinect plugged in to play it, and I'm like, that's not okay. It did, and you had to buy it with the Kinect. No, that's why we didn't get an Xbox One for literally a long time. Which was fine. It didn't bother me because I had my Xbox 360, where I would play Call of Duty Ghosts for 12 hours a day and Advanced Warfare. Back when COD was actually playable and not boring. No, COD sucks ass when I said it. Extremely. It's not even that. It's like, oh, I can't call a kid a bitch, but we'll sell you weed. Like, what? Oh, yeah, but I can't call a kid a bitch. Or some grown-ass man who's yelling at their dog because they shit somewhere, like. No. That language is crazy. I mean, but yet Dr. Disrespecting Bandit. Okay. And mini lad. But okay. You're right, no cursing. Well, we can have people who like children. Okay. They should. That's what I was gonna say. let him do the face of it. If you don't know what I'm doing, Willie, I'm doing a huge, like least amount of death run on top of no summons. That's my goal now. So yes, a lot of my channels will be a lot about Lies of Fear. If you don't like it, don't subscribe. Like quite frankly, don't care. Don't get me. No, I'm going to. I get the fucking money. It's funny because like my shorts get way more traction than anything, which it makes sense. We can pop that. Oh, so dark side, Oh guys, we're gonna ban TikTok for 18 hours. I'll be back. I think it was 12 hours. Yeah. Get from your scam. So when TikTok got banned, quote unquote banned, you really short that fucking word. When it got banned for like 12 hours, people were downloading it on like iPhone and shit, and they were trying to sell those for ludicrous amount of money. Now, oh, I actually beat Watchmen. Third try. With no specters. Yay! This is a new game, by the way, Willie. It's not like I have my overpowered stuff. Obviously. So I died 3 times to Watchmen. That's sad. No Spectre. Oh. I mean, you can talk. I mean, I don't really mind. I know that, like, there's gonna be some chapters that are gonna get me, like, really, really stuck. And it is because of, like, you know, certain things. This playthrough is just basically a lot of damage per second on top of, like, optimizing, like, the roof and stuff like that. If that makes sense. Like, patterns and stuff. Which means every piece of ergo chunk I need to grab. I mean, oh, this should be a lot to grab.
Beautiful Murphy. I know that I miss Zach and Sophie and Eric. I wish we could.
But yeah, that only took me 45 minutes to beat 2 chapters. That's not bad. It's like 22 minutes each. Even the world record is like 30 minutes. Obviously, we're going to go for the true ending, like normal. I don't know, like, I can't, because I know where everything is, it's hard for me not to go for the true ending every time. I have to purposely not, like, do stuff. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I don't need to. Willie, you're lacking in days, by the way. You only have 9 days. I have 12. Get on it. No dying.
Welcome.
Oh. Whoops. There we go. Buy both quartz.
Always speaking, my friend.
The P
Remember, be careful, be wary.
Alright. Since I have 4. More aggro per person. Fatal attack, charge stagger. Do that. Alright. And we'll do increase consumable. Sure. The throwable are gonna be my best friend here.
You can get from City Hall.
Alright, time to go to City Hall. Oh, let's have to Eugene real quick.
I picked up. Why don't we make Mr. Vinny the puppets?
Oh yeah, I got the arm that I never use. The electric arm. I tried it. It's not that good.
Welcome.
Oh. I can't really sell anything either. Ooh. Oh, there's Nasus. Surprised he didn't join the party yet. You go over there, Willie. Yes. Not everybody texting me now.
Here it is. The Nini works. Everything you see here belongs to the Nini. The
No,
classiest
I was doing
and most
testing
brilliant
earlier.
inventor in Krot.
And the Proof of
Just
Humanity sword is
Just
underrated.
Almost every machine and tram in Krot is supplied
He's
from
better than
here.
the Golden Life.
You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he?
So, I'm gonna do a Proof of
You
Humanity
can
run as
find
well.
him. That is, if he's still kicking.
The Proof of Humanity sword. It is, so I'm on playthrough 9 on one of my save files. And I'm just running around with it. Really good. It is better than the Golden Life. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put on my normal outfit. No. No. I love that I know all the answers to the phones. Makes my job 10 times easier. So when are you gonna hop on Lager 2 eventually? Really? I don't know. I'm still gonna do that race. Nope. Yeah, well, this thing called being an adult. What's that? Well, I'm getting an apartment soon. I'm going to Kentucky to get my friend's car with him on Saturday. So when I get my own place, I will have significantly more time. Yeah, this weekend I'm not going to be on, like, at all. Maybe Sunday. That's a hard maybe, though. That's not fair, but anyway. Alright. Now I'm gonna go kill King Fuku again. The one boss that made me kind of want to uninstall this game.
Ugh, this place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Jeremy's looking out for you.
I definitely paraglide, but okay. Bro, this sword has high range, but oh, I just not get timed it yet. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Yep. Oh. Back to the pool. Are you excited for the DLC to come out, Willie? The Legacy? The DLC. Not this year. I think next year coming out. Yeah. That's a hard bite. I mean, it's like Lies of P2. That's not coming out to 2028, and I'm excited. Which I will be streaming the entire game. I want to do a long playthrough. Well, you know how like YouTubers do like the long playthrough of like that's the game first? That's what I'm gonna do with no commentary. I'm gonna watch like all the cutscenes and all that. And then yeah. Obviously there's gonna be death in there, so I'm gonna get right there. You're like not just like randomly known. You good mess. What's up, Ethan? What's wrong with you? Why did you leave the group chat? That's my own question. Oh, I'm so good at timing that nowadays. My goal really is to beat Liza P with every single weapon. No, like just every weapon. Standard. Every combination, I would have to have a spreadsheet. And no offense, I'm not doing that. I could probably beat Liza P 3 full times in a day if I didn't go for 100%. If I just ran through it all.
Ooh,
But I don't like doing that.
You carry goes for you can cure
I like
not
taking my
wish.
time. Oh, yep. Sorry. Well, I've already beaten the game. Well, I got till 2028. Yeah, I got 3 full years before Liza P2 is announced, so. And that'll be in-game time, not actual IRL time. IRL time would be like months. But it's doable. The thing is, maybe. Slight maybe. That is if I don't die a bunch on other bosses. Well, here's the thing, is that each weapon that I do, it would have to be on New Game Plus. So I'll have to go find them and then etc, etc. So. Which one was the easiest to do? Well, I can't tell what weapons are gonna be easy. Because we have that Wulong Destiny weapon. That thing's broken. I mean, I just want to do it on board. I could also just do it where I beat a boss with their own weapon. That actually might be. I think that'd be more fun actually. And way less fucking tedious. Yeah, we can do that. God, I can't time that. Oh, dang. See, I like long content. And like, I can literally watch streams for hours on end. For that playthrough, yes. That they wielded once. Taking candy from a puppet. That's what the title's gonna be. It wouldn't even be a tier list. It would just be like, here's what's like good and here's what's not good. There's a lot of things that this game does wrong. As in like, okay, weapon balancing is not a thing. There are things that are stupidly broken, and we all know that. Dunk. Why would be making a tier list? I don't like tier lists. Tier lists is all like, I don't like tier lists for two reasons. One, it does not, like, it can be completely fake, right? I could put the golden lie as the best weapon in the game. It is nowhere near. And people will be like, oh, well, he has a lot of hours. It's this. It's the best weapon. No. The golden lie, for example, is... Exactly. I think tier lists... I think tier lists aren't good for games like this because it's all subjective.
Kill the puppets!
I've seen people beat Millennia with a shield. Like, that's not how you beat Millennia normally, but hey, you do you.
I wish I hadn't run away.
Actually, it's not terrible. If somebody can beat Millennia with it, you can beat the whole game with it. Actually, there's actually a...
I wish I hadn't run away.
There's a lot that I like about fucking this tier list system, especially in Dark Souls games,
I wish I'd
because
known.
you can
That surviving is
not
a
even in
curse.
depth. I'll just say like, here's, well, but it has to just only a weapon, no spectre, no nothing, because that's cheating if I throw in throwables, because there's a lot of throwables that make the bosses jokes. I'm not gonna cap. Like, for example, you get the good ol' fucking Mad Donkey and you just throw carcasses at him. He's dead immediately, because you can stun lock him, which I have done a few times. But it'll just be base weapons. I could also just like go backwards. What I mean by go backwards is I can have all weapons. Got it. Yay.
I'm sorry.
Well, like I could be like Trade Master with Nameless' weapon, and then beat Nameless with Trade Master. That's what I mean. So it'd be like all backwards. It would go from 11 to 1 instead of 1 to 11. Well, I guess there's 13 weapons in total if you want to be like technical. But you get what I'm saying. Well, you count Simon, Lexia. I just don't like giving my, like, here's the best weapon. Like Call of Duty, right? With like, well, that's what tier lists are for. They're meant for people who just want like the best stuff. End quote. That's why tier lists are bullshit. Because what if I like the F tier weapon and I beat the game with it? Then where does it go? A tier, right? Like it changes per person. I don't like when people are like, well, this weapon's the best, and then you use it and it's absolute dog water. And then you use like a C tier weapon for them and it's like the best. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I find kind of funny. Is when people just throw random lists together. Like for Marvel Rivals, those tier lists I'm okay with because, or Borderlands or something, right? A lot of things are controversial. That's life nowadays. Like, I think nowadays, if you want to be a streamer or anything, you gotta kind of watch what you say. I'm not going to because I don't care. I don't. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, I'm doing this for fun, not for money. I'll just say how I feel about the weapon. Like, I would, here's what I would like. For, like, if I ever do get a fan base who also plays Lies of P like me, I would like to see their runs and see how they react to different weapons for different things. Like, that's what I want to see. I don't want to be the guy who's known for giving, not terrible, but fearless, but who's known for, like, oh, it's my opinion, so it's right. I don't like fearless. I never have. I've always found them controversial because I wasn't a gullible kid and was like, oh my god, this is the best weapon in this game. I'm going to use it. And it to be complete and utter garbage. And that could be just because, like, they might have left out a important detail. Like, hey, you might need this buff for this weapon to work. You know what I'm saying? Which has happened. There has been tier lists that I've seen that you need something to make it fully work how we say it works. And they leave it out and it's a crucial detail because they think it's minor. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, in Borderlands 2, Boar, which is a thing for Zero. To activate Boar, you need to be in your phase, which is like when you throw your ghost out. You cannot activate Boar without you throwing out your decoy. That is a minor detail, but it's crucial because what if you can't activate Boar? And you're like, oh, it doesn't work. Because you're forgetting the beginning step, so you're just skipping to the end. And for Lies of P, there's endless weapon combinations. We've been over this. The game designer even said, hey, play how you feel like you want to play, not how others play. Make up your own play style, he said, basically. And I completely agree. I don't think you should be limited to anything. Like, the issue that I have with Elden Ring and other Souls-like games is the people who play those games. Like, there's people who do not like Lies of P, and that's fine. But to rate it as one of the worst Souls-like games to ever exist, you're just coping because you're bad. This game is hard. It's not meant to be holding your hand through the daisies, you know? It's meant to kick your ass and laugh at you. But what do? You get back up and you keep playing. And you get better. That's the whole point. With Elden Ring, you don't have to play it solo. You can get a buddy.
I know my.
Now they did scale it down, which I do like. I do like that change. Because summoning is stupid. It's dumb. I don't think that I should have a character who is max level in my lobby beating shit and one-tapping it. That's why it's a better system in Elden Ring, because they nerfed that. Where you're scaled down to my level and you get your shit kicked in. I hate people who don't play the actual game and get their OP friends. Same with fucking Borderlands. Like, I think Borderlands has a terrible system where it doesn't scale you down. Now in 3 it does. 3 it does. And that's a good system. If I'm able to join your game and one-tap every single enemy and beat the game basically for you, what did you learn? Nothing. And then your next playthrough, you're not going to learn things. And then you're going to get all the achievements. And when you play solo, you're going to get your shit stomped. Because you don't know what you're doing. You've never parried an enemy. You've never seen their full moves because your teammate just runs up there and tapped them once with a stick. Summoning's dumb. I think it should scale you down to, you know, the lowest, not the highest, the lowest person's level. And it does. And that's for W, because they finally fixed it. I don't know if they do that in DS3, Probably not. Or DS2. But Elden Ring fixed it, and there's a good system now. I don't like one-tapping things in other people. That's why I don't join low ranks, or try not to, or just make a new character. Because in my opinion, it's more fun to learn from your minor errors than beat it first try. And that is how I think it. Now, people might say, well, I would rather just, beat the game and be done. I'm like, then why even spend your money on it when you can just go watch somebody beat it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me, in a nutshell. If I'm gonna play a game, like, with Lies of P drop, the beta, I was terrible. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I was good, because I was far from it. But, what I did was, I got better. I actually took the time to learn and study everything, and then I got good at it. Now, if they made a system where, like, you could summon, like, Dorothy, like we were talking about, for a long time, I would like that. Because I would love to see different people's playstyles as, like, they're going through levels. Everybody's fun. And, God. Well, I know everybody. There's in this game, there is no builds which are like, sure, you can max out your stats, but on playthrough 8, they still stomp you. They did it good. They made this game where if you want to keep playing it on the old playthrough that you have, you gotta come up with some new strats. You just can't walk in there and, beat the fuck out of the enemies every playthrough. And that's what I like about this. It challenges you to be a creative soul and, learn from the errors that you're making. That's why I'm trying to do a no summon run, because summons are stupid too. There you go. I mean, trust me, I know you're not very heavy. Nameless speaks for itself. Yeah. Fuck! It's because what they do is they up your weapon. I ran the Proof of Humanity level 0, never upgraded on playthrough 9, and I'm 3-tapping people on New Game 9. Like, at New Game 7, the health cap is done, but the damage cap keeps increasing every game. You're not in New Game 7. Yeah, run. You're New Game 8? Have you played New Game 8? That's when shit gets really hard. After 7, they become faster, smarter, and way more agile. It's pretty cool, if you ask me. Kind of cool, in a way. Oh my god. Fuku is a parrying boss. No, I parried that, but okay. Now you can also just like take the easy way out and just like dodge everything. Yeah, absolutely. God, okay, so he always does that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, okay. I'm Alright. Forget that on the Ambler. Jesus fuck. Jesus Christ. King Fuku is actually low-key kind of hard. So. There's no summon that is. But my sword is also weak as can be. Got that parry down. Let's pop this. He's gonna slam down. Come on. There we go. I don't know where it's going on. Alright, I got a fair chance of beating them. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm getting it down to his moves. This was pretty easy after you. That move is so slowed down. Dude, you're fucking me. If I had throwables, would be a lot easier. I feel like they lowered King Fuku's like movement. Like, I feel like he moved way faster. I don't know. It feels a bit off. You know what? Let's switch swords. What are the Wulong? Oh, you're just on YouTube. Really? You just chilling for a minute? Oh, okay. This sword does do a little bit less damage. That should not fucking hit me. Wow. Right there. Come on. All good. Oh, because I'm so much more damage. Dude, I fucking can't. This is fun. Fuck it. I'm gonna go back to the main sword. No, that's not it. There you go. Oh, I'm not gonna pay for the Spectre. Oh, I gotta die. I'm so. Ooh. Alright. We should be able to do this. Oh, we actually blocked that. Shit. Yes! We killed King Fuku after like 7 hits. Jesus Christ. Oh. That felt good. There were like 10 deaths with 3 chapters in. Not gonna go well.
What do we have here? A broken butler puppet. Yeah, I seem to remember.
Ah, Ginella. But the puppets.
Alright, give me my fire grindstone.
If it isn't my say, without if it's a grind.
Thank you.
I will also. I always.
I'll use my...
Have fun.
I know my.
Need one crescent moon.
Welcome